Hi guys, it's me. Hello, I'll be waiting around and seeing if anyone joins for now. When you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine. I want the sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. When you walk by every night. Got that sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. I think today's probably busy, so it's going to be a lot quieter than my introduction stream, but I do kind of want to chat about some things. I'm just going to be waiting for certain people to get here. Huh. This has been a quiet stream so far. Hmm. I do know certain people are going to be here, so I'm going to save the ranting till they're here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Hmm. Today is busy, so I can get why less people are here this time, but it still kind of sucks because I do have some stuff to talk about today. Huh. Ah, here we are. I think some people are coming in finally. Hmm. As a warning, um, I'm a little sicky, so you might be seeing me kind of woohoo. Anyhow, time to rant, okay? Okay. So, if some of you guys are aware, I recently had a falling out with a certain friend of mine. I use friend very loosely now, considering what she did to me. And while I provided more information on my private, because honestly I was very uncomfortable with this entire subject for like the longest time. I'm just going to say certain things here. She basically played with my emotions, she lied to me, and she sent her friends to bother me. Like, I don't even know why she did. I don't even get why she thought it was a good idea to try to bother me. But she tried to send her friends, specifically her friends of the Lolly Show community. If you are not aware of what that is, do not look it up, to bother me. Recently, they have done so and tried to claim that they were going to shun me from their community, which, to be frank, I don't really care about considering I'm not really a big anime fan in general. I do like certain anime, Death Note and Black Butler, for example, but I have to admit, it's more like it's actually less me wanting to get revenge or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want her to, leave me alone and screw off pretty much. But the fact that she decided to bring her friends into this, many of whom are in their 30s and 40s, is what gets me. Like, I don't even know is the point. One of them is about 35 years old and has a child, and I don't know why you're sending your 35-year-old child having friend who spams their page with pornography of Black Butler characters to come in and cry on some woman that could be your niece. It's wild, honestly. It's wild, and not even the good kind of wild. Like sometimes I call myself a wild girl, I was a bad girl. I did some bad things or whatever. It's like, no, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I don't care about it. And all this shit is dumb. I was fully willing to just be a lady and leave it all alone. I was fine with her wanting to cut me off. I was fine with not talking to her again. I was a little sad, but I got over in like a few days. But no, she decided over a week later to cry about me on YouTube and sick her lolly show friends on me. Many of whom, by the way, are associated with that Nazi dude that she's friends with now. Like, is this what we have for the Jewish community? Is this our allies? Is this what our allies are like? Is this how the Jewish community is expected to, sit back and see? Yeah, I guess she saw too much fun being had on my tour. No, we can't let the Jewish cat girl have fun. No, we gotta get my friends to go and harass her for just, vibing and just wanting to live her life after everything. I don't know. It's done. It's dumb. Yeah, yes, Lunar. Yes, one of them is a mother who has a child, and her entire page is dedicated to pictures of CL Phantom High with his butt cheeks out. This isn't even a joke. Her whole fucking page is dedicated to Seal showing off his butt. Like his butt or other parts that I won't mention on YouTube. Like, it's fine if you like CL Phantom Hive. I like him too, but like, uh, ma'am, put the Shotokan down and go play with your child. Like, go to your child, attend to their needs. Like, you should not be wasting your time on the internet harassing random women in their 20s, like their very early 20s, by the way, only recently turned 21, and complaining about something that's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words at this point. But I've only been ranting for a few minutes now. Like, oh my god, this whole thing. Oh my god. Okay, I know I'm saying oh my god a lot. Sorry. I have a bit of a cold right now, so my throat might be a little raspy. Okay, so let's get back to business. So basically, with Safa, yeah, yeah, I said her name. Safa basically kind of did some stuff with me emotionally. Like, she kind of messed with my emotions, even if it wasn't intentional, she did, and it hurt. Like, it genuinely did hurt my feelings. Like, I'm not going to lie, it genuinely did hurt because, like, I genuinely thought she cared, but then she was just kind of like, oh, I didn't care, and then switched off and said, oh, but I did, then no, I didn't. It's like, you don't do that to someone. You just don't. It's not funny. Like, and it's not cool either. Like, you don't do that. Yeah, her friends are really not much better. Honestly, I would say they're worse. While Safa was pretty annoying with the video stuff, her friends decided it would be a good idea to bring their personal problems onto X of all places to get me bothered by their weird little gang. Yeah, like their gang is so weird. I don't think we can have anything in the Black Butler community anymore. If this is who represents us, then I can see why the rest of the anime community stigmatizes us so much. I just want to enjoy the show. I love CL, I love Sebastian, etc., etc. Sebastian's hot. I relate to CL, etc., etc. You know, all that. Yada yada yada. Yeah. But like, huh, it's getting so annoying. Yeah, like Safa, Iraqi Menace, however you know her as. Like, she and I were tight for a while, about 6 months. We were friends for 6 months. Wasn't too long, I would say, but we were still tight for a while. I loved talking to her. We'd often like voice call several hours a day, and we'd talk about Black Butler or just anime in general. We bonded over stuff like Death Note and Oron and stuff I can't really mention here. And I'm sorry, but just finding out that it wasn't worth anything in the end was just, I don't know. I don't know. It just bothers me. It's just, it's just, sorry. I'm saying it's just and oh my God a lot. Yeah, it's like, also side note, but one of my friends said that I sounded like Sabrina Carpenter when I had the bit of the rasp, and it kind of made me feel better. Okay, but we're getting off topic. Sabrina is great, by the way. You should totally check out her music. But I don't know. I felt like Sappho would just leave it alone. She said she didn't want drama, so I was just like, okay, we can cut each other off and then leave it a be. As I said, I was hurt for like a couple of days, but now I just didn't really care anymore. I just kind of went back to doing my own thing. I made videos. I worked on school. By the way, college is a gigantic pain in the butt. Like, I'm sorry, but college has just been so annoying recently. Like, oh my goodness. But we're not going to talk about my exams here. This is kind of a personal thing. I've been studying hours a day and yeah, fingers crossed. That's all I can say on that. But I went back to just, living my life. And then Safa came out of nowhere and was like, hey, what if I said the lolly show not scrot, scrot. I'm so pissed off. I'm mispronouncing words now, y'all. The lolicon squad apparently is like, hey, send them after Claire, even though she wanted to be left alone. And this was like 3 weeks after everything happened, too. Like, this has been some considerable time. Considering the fact that these people also, like, the whole reason I had a falling out with Safa's friends was because they found out that I assisted in taking down a zoophile and a pedophile. I'm not kidding. For some reason, they, along with the Nazi dude that they dick ride, like along with the Nazi dude that they were like, oh my god, he's so great, and using him as the word of the gospel. It's like they thought that not only was he credible, they started crying because I got a zoophile in trouble. A zoophile who abused her dogs and a pedophile who did things that I cannot even say. The girls here. Like, I don't know. I guess it's bad when bad people get punished nowadays. I guess you gotta just let it slide. I guess it's fine to just, allow them to keep abusing people, allow them to keep doing awful stuff. Who knows? Maybe they'd like Black Butler for reasons beyond my control. Like, I mean, more reasons beyond what I want to think there's for. Like, oh my goodness, it, it's wild. It's wild. Like I said, like I don't even know what to say. I barely have anything I can really say about this stuff anymore. Also, I'm swear to God, if I see another AI generated CL butt on my page, like if I see another picture of CL with his booty out on my page, AI generated, I'm going to tear my hair out. And I have quite a lot of it too. Maybe not as much as I do, my Sona. Maybe not as much as my Sona has, but I do have quite a lot of hair, and I'm willing to tear every bit of it out if I have to see another AI generated CL butt crack on my page. Yeah, it's like I'm sorry, but like I do not want to see CL Phantom Hive's booty cheeks when I'm trying to, relax for the night. I just want to scroll and look at Black Butler fan, and all of a sudden I'm getting jump scared by AI art of Black Butler characters twerking. Like, and that's coming from me. I literally have a whole running joke inside about butts, and now I'm like, no, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this butt. Like, oh my goodness. Uh, yeah. Wow. That was sure something, wasn't it? Sappho and her friends, if any of you are watching this video, I'm just going to say this. Leave me alone. I don't care what you do. I don't care. what you want to do. I don't care what kind of things you make. I don't care about any of this shit. I don't care about whether you want to be friends with this Nazi fucker or not, or whether you want to, be besties with two actual groomers. Looking at you, Joan and Camilla. But keep it away from me. I don't want to be around anybody who associates with a Nazi. I don't want to be around anyone who associates with a zoophile. I don't want to be around anyone who associates with a pedophile, so on and so forth. And I also don't want to be around someone who fucks with my feelings. Yes, Safa, I'm calling you out directly. I'm mad that you fucked with my feelings. I'm not going to keep a grudge forever, though. All I really want is to be left alone. Just don't talk about me and I won't talk about you. That's what I was planning to do from the start, anyhow, before y'all had to go and mess it all up. Admittedly, I'm still kind of hurt, but it's a lot better now. I can just move on in time. Wow, must have been weird to see, a cute anime cat girl ranting like that. Especially since I'm always smiling. Or at least my avatar is. Okay, so, little rant session over. My conclusion, Safa, go back to being with your friends. Go do your own thing. Leave me alone. Leave my friends alone. Just leave me alone. I don't care anymore. Also, please get the AI generated CL butt crack off my page. I don't want to see AI generated CL butt crack anymore. If AI generated CL butt crack is taken out of context, I am going to cry. Yeah, I am going to cry and post it on Twitter if AI generated CL butt crack gets taken out of context. Also, I'm aware that her buddies and the Friday Night Funkin' community, like, it might not even be the Friday Night Funkin' community. It could just be the lolicon MFs. Like, I honestly don't know, and to be honest, at this point, I don't really care. I'm aware that you guys might be watching this channel, and I'll just say the thing I said in my last stream. Hi, haters, you're giving me more views, so keep it coming. Like, I keep it coming. I want to see more. I want more views from y'all because I'm trying to get my views up so I can get more into the algorithm and more people see my stuff. I did manage to break doubles in my first stream, so who knows? Maybe someday I'll break triples. Fingers crossed, though. I don't have my hopes too high. Oh, and by the way, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say my full opinion in detail because this is YouTube and I don't want YouTube flagging my channel. But pedophiles and zoophiles should be fully called out. They should face full consequences for their actions, and I have zero sympathy for the ones that do. Hmm. Wasn't that a lovely rant? Oh, by the way, Lunar, if you're watching this, Sabrina Carpenter is great, and you should keep watching her music. Wow, this has probably been my most intense stream so far, and I've only streamed like to my friends this far and once publicly. Unless you count that little test stream where I awkwardly sang Karma by JoJo Siwa. Speaking of that, let's get into a better topic. I'm going to talk a little bit about song covers that are planned for the future. So, there's a reason I mentioned Sabrina. I'm planning to cover I'm planning to cover a very special song by her. You can probably already guess it's named after a coffee. And I will be covering Karma, albeit the Britt Smith version rather than the JoJo Siwa version. The people voted, and the answer is clear. So I will also be covering Fantasy by Mariah Carey. You might have heard me awkwardly sing it in the first stream while I was tired. And there's quite a few others I have in mind. I'm kind of going for a girly pop genre for my covers because I kind of want to keep a coherent theme with them. So far, I've mostly just been covering songs from Disney films or popular songs that are on my mom's playlist or on my playlist or even on my sister's playlist. I like to take requests from people. That's actually why my Imagine cover happened, even though that's from the 60s and all. My friend, an old friend of the family, requested I sing that. So far I've just been doing requests from people either in my family, people who are my IRL friends, or even just people from my server. However, I kind of want to start just doing a coherent theme, so I'll start to do my own thing. But I will also be covering Disney songs. I'll also be covering Broadway songs, the typical thing. Ah, something to note, by the way, about the Bluest Eyes in Texas cover. The previous one may be taken down soon, as I re listened to it and I've gotta admit, singing a song meant for a male vocalist does not suit me. Yeah, it's just, I could not keep up with it. I couldn't keep up with the tone. I sang in the wrong key as I am not a male vocalist. However, I really love that song, so I decided that I will be covering the Nina Pearson version instead of the original Restless Heart version. The one that was covered in a rock style by a female singer for a movie. I won't be talking about the movie here as it's very dark, but the film popularized the song, so I will be covering that version instead, along with the fact that it just suits my style more. Oh, oh, Lunar, I just saw you. And yes, I do have a server actually. I have a fairly big one. We have about 30 people or so in it. If any of you want to join, you're welcome to. Though I will be checking everyone first because we're not going to allow trolling or raiding in the server. Hmm, okay. Oh, though on the topic of movies, I do plan to perhaps do some reviews in the future. They're a lot harder to make than my average commentaries, as if you couldn't tell, my commentaries are mostly just improv. Like, my commentaries are just me rambling about my thoughts on certain subjects. But with reviews, you need a script, you need extensive editing, and you need some storyline stuff, especially if you want to make it entertaining. And with that in mind, I will also say that there will be a couple of characters joining my channel. One of these characters, you might have heard him before. His name's Alphonse. He's the dragon guy. And the dragon guy, he's going to be Claire's friend slash crush. She's a big flirt. Well, I'm a big flirt, but yeah. He'll be appearing in the videos, voiced by someone very special. There's also Adrian, Claire's adopted little brother slash son. We don't know exactly, but yeah, he's a little guy that accompanies her. Adrian has yet to have a voice actor, and I'm currently looking for one. And we'll also, of course, have Gwen, played by the fabulous Zazel. You might have heard of Zazel. I'm part of her Death Note musical project, which you guys should check out. And she's a good friend of mine. I really do love her, and she'll be playing a great Gwen, and I'm very excited to have her on the team. These characters will be appearing in my review videos and perhaps some others. They won't be appearing in my commentary videos because I'm not in character for commentary. Like how I'm not in character right now, I'm just streaming. Yeah, you saw my whole rant blowing up about who beforehand. But like, ah, well, I've got quite a bit planned for my future of the channel, and I'm actually quite excited. Now that I have a new laptop, the old laptop busted, and that's why I couldn't stream last week. I will be able to do a lot more of it, especially since it's a much better brand. I did some research before buying it. And with this new laptop, I'll be doing more editing, I'll be doing more covers, I'll be doing more streams. And I'll definitely be doing longer streams in the future. For now, I'm keeping them at 30 minutes as I don't have many viewers and I don't have much information. So it's like, yeah, you know. It's so I just kind of keep it to 30 minutes for now, but I'd say it's a pretty good time, especially considering I do have quite a few viewers. Shout out to Lunar, shout out to Zazzle, hey y'all, and I have a few others. Unfortunately, OBS doesn't show me who they are, but I definitely see you in that chat, Lunar. I appreciate it. Anyway, for now, all I'm going to say is this. If you feel like somebody is taking advantage of your emotions, don't be hesitant to cut them off and don't feel bad about it either. And on the other side, if you feel like you don't like someone, just say it directly. Don't play with their emotions. As a certain flower might have said, it's very rude to do so. Don't tell people you like them, then tell them you hate them, or say it you like them to their face and talk about it behind their backs. Yeah, I know, coming a little ironic from the bimbo mean girl cat girl. But just know there's just some important things you need to know. Keeping friendships is difficult, and keeping relationships is even harder. And in order to have a good relationship, you need to be the good one in the relationship, which is something I struggle with myself. But everyone has something that they need to work on, and everyone has a battle that they're facing. And to this day, I would say that you should handle it maturely and like somebody who knows how to reason, somebody who doesn't publicize their own problems unlike somebody else or sends their adult friends to harass somebody who's basically half their age. Huh. I'm sorry for having an angry stream this time. I don't think it was very fun to see an anime cat girl screaming her head off earlier, but I decided that it would be best if this was a bit of a rant stream. Also, online friendships are so hard to keep. I'm just going to say this from experience. IRL friendships are way easier for me to keep. But yeah, this is going to be the last time I talk about Safa and her friends because honestly, I don't care enough to talk about them anymore. Honestly, I don't want my channel to become a drama channel because fuck drama, it's annoying. I am aware that they probably haven't let it go, but I have. To all of them, I don't care what y'all do, just leave me alone. And I don't want anything to do with y'all. I don't want anything to do with y'all associates. Just let me be. And this is why the Black Butler fanbase has such a bad reputation. Anyway, aside from that, though, the Black Butler fanbase has actually been a lot more chill than a lot of my previous fan bases. When I say a lot, I mean a lot easier. Like, Death Note and Black Butler, the two fan bases I'm in, aside from Amori, which does not apply to, as Amori is quite toxic to say the least, considering it's a large video game fan base. Death Note and Black Butler had their heydays back in the 2010s, the early 2010s at that, so there's much less of a fan base, and it's more of adults who know how to act their age, unlike certain adults, and less drama and more just, sharing fan art or talking about the shows themselves. And I'll say that as a positive little thing to leave this stream off on. As the stream is coming to a close, thank you for coming, and I really hope that you'll be at my next one. Also, I won't be ranting next time, don't worry. Oh, by the way, last thing I want to say to Lunar in the chat, thank you very much.